Hello, I'm Damien. This is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and if you are sitting comfortably, then we'll begin. In Jensen's bed, his horribly unmade bed. There does not seem to be a command to make it, so unfortunately we're instead just going to have to snoop around his apartment a little bit. Here we have a book about learning to let it go, the novelization of the movie Frozen. We have a trash bin that we can throw. Oh no, I can't. I don't have the chance. Oh look, I can look inside. Sticky notes and crap. Apparently Jensen doesn't like throwing things around his own home. He can certainly drop them. We have a mirror in which Jensen does not appear. Jensen is a vampire. I think I've stumbled on something incredible here. Is this a mirror? I'm having trouble. Is this a window? No, that doesn't make sense. It's a mirror. So that's the desk over there. It doesn't really resemble that chair, does it? What the hell? Holy shit. Okay, so there's the door that is over there. I gotta try something. Hold on. Okay, the door opens. But not in the mirror. Wow, I have seen some lazy mirrors in my time, but this is incredible. This is actually... This is the worst mirror I've ever seen. It just basically mirrors kind of a sort of a painting of what they think the room is going to look like without Jensen in it. Like, if you're going to do this shitty a job on a mirror, why have it at all? Oh. Stash. Cool. Alright. JC, welcome package. A welcome package from the Juggernaut Collective. Alright. Shiny. And now it's upside down. Shit. Okay. Let's look what else we got. Pocket Secretary. Pick up. Yes, I saw that one. What was the other thing? Whisper chip? Technologically advanced listening device created by Janus. No, it was a pocket secretary. Here we go. Which one was this? Anon74 at HackerNet. If you're reading this, Broughton, it means you got our little welcome package. Good. Now you know what mark to leave if you need to get in touch. Memorize those sites, but use them sparingly. We got other people using them too. In a few days, the pilot will contact you. You met her once before. Spanish girl with a large sidearm in Detroit. She's solid, trustworthy, and very capable. We're getting her false papers and a job at Lebedev Global. Figured you might need someone permanent watching your back. I'm glad you're doing this, Broughton. I know you still don't trust us, but we know the TF is tied to our common enemies, activities. Find out thou, and we'll bring them down together, just like we did with Bell Tower. Q, your spelling is fucking atrocious. Jensen, charge your fucking device. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Why is this so tiny? Why don't they just let me... Anyways. Miaz, there's a foul wind in this place. Gibran, sandstorm will be here soon. Miaz, that's not what I mean. Wasim wants us to gather more specimens for him. What does he do with them all? Hang on. You mean you don't know? He takes them to Bandar Abbas. So the rumors of his Frankenstein lab are true? Careful what you say. Don't want to end up in one of the cages. Those poor bastards. All that pain and suffering, and they still have hell to look forward to. Hell will be a relief after Wasim has his way with them. This conversation was also blah 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 blah. Obaidullah. I get a bad feeling with him. He's too much talk. He could charm snakes with that mouth of his. In 3 years, I've never seen him pick up a gun and get messy. It's always talk, talk, talk. Vahid. I feel that way too. But you're wrong about him. Why? What happened? Yesterday, after I dropped him off to set up the deal, I followed him to the Emirate Hotel. And? Singh said he only wanted one guy to meet him at the hotel. He insisted on this. Instead, 3 men arrived. Singh killed them all without hesitation. Even the one guy he said could meet him? All of them. Trust me, he's one of us. I actually just read that in the, there's a little mini-comic that comes with the game. You know, a little PDF thing. And that's what this is about. Anywho, blah, 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 Casimir. So that's the one that I found before. Okay, ebook. Found that. Story items. I'm starting to understand this stuff. Okay, here's another ebook. How not to get yourself killed, Jensen. Since there's no point in trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly. That is, after all, why you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains data I've collected, links which may or may not support your theory that extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated events and caused everything bad that's happened to us. Maybe sifting through it will let you find them. Pritchard. Congress under pressure to reconvene human augmentation hearings. The hearings were suspended after a terrorist attack at Seraph Industries claimed the lives of leading researchers. Pro-human activists raid Seraph factory, take hostages. This marks the second time in 6 months that an attack has been directed against the biotechnology firm. Is the rest of this... These are just little snippets about what's been going on. Okay, I'm going to skip that, because whatever. Is this the same book? It is. Apparently I don't actually take it, I just copy it. And there's another triangle code. Somewhere. There we go. Hey! Scan that. Or don't, I don't give her. I don't care. Let's pick up a plant. It says it's a throwable, but it won't let me throw it. And it's not in the mirror. Open some blinds.
Open blinds.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Oh,
Adam,
that guy.
it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Your TV system. Fancy. These are shitty blinds. I can't even see outside. It looked like he was looking outside in the cutscene. Nope. I can't see shit. Kind of if I crouch. Well, that's Prague. What do we got? Radio. Somebody's angry. Okay, crafting parts. Hey, I got some crafting parts now. Cool. I got a sellable hydraulic micro pump. A lot of watches. I guess he's a watchmaker in his spare time. That's what he does. This doesn't look very ergonomically safe. But I guess that's kind of one of the staples of cyberpunk is non-ergonomically safe computer setups. Overclock software. Cool. Some drawers. Raiding Adam Jensen's apartment. Giant armoire with nothing in it. Magazine. This one says Explore. How HARP program will allow men to modify weather. And 127 ways to travel smarter. Yay. Something on this bookshelf. It's a credit chip. I'm a little bit richer. Alright, Adam Jensen's giant, boring bathroom. Another newspaper! Buckle up, kids. Police blunders lead to mistrial. Prague, top story. 6 high-ranking members of the Diwali crime family walked out of the courtroom as free men today after it became apparent that state police had, once again, accidentally destroyed evidence in the Melikov sex trafficking case. The judge had no choice but to declare a mistrial once Officer Rehor Kaba testified that a handwritten ledger used to track the buying and selling of prostitutes had inadvertently been shredded. He added that the officer responsible for the mistake had been placed on paid administrative leave while the matter was being investigated. This marks the third case this year in which the members of the Diwali organization have escaped justice due to bureaucratic error. In an assurance hollow enough to echo through the capital, the mayor declared, "The state is launching an independent investigation into the chain of custody procedures. If corruption exists in Prague, we will stamp it out." Rogue arms dealer killed in Dubai. Interpol reports that John Trent, a dangerous ex-Bell Tower operative who disappeared during the AUG incident, is dead. Trent's body was recovered during a sting operation in Dubai, along with a shipment of weapons and banned black market augmentations. He planned to sell the contraband to augmented terrorists using the pseudonym Shepard. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing that should have hit the news, but whatever. The toilet's not up here. I don't know if I'd call that using the toilet. That's flushing. Turn on the washer. Turn on the dryer. Oh, Adam Jensen, you left your clothes in the dryer. You left your washer door shut. That's how you get mold. Well, at least these windows I can actually see Prague. So his bedroom is heavily shuttered, but his bathroom is not. He's like, hey, everybody, take a look. I got hand lotion even though I'm made of metal. Take that stim injector. Oh, that's right. I will know more after a shower. So here we go. Gratuitous shower scene. Fully metallized arms. Adam Jensen. Wonder how much he weighs with all those metal bits. Looks like his legs go all the way up and he's got a metal ass. Huh. Interesting. I wonder, it doesn't really show it, but I wonder if Adam Jensen has a robocock. I mean, inquiring minds want to know, is he really just more machine than man? Is he just a killing machine? Or is he also a bit like a sex machine? I guess we'll never know. Here's another ebook. Interpol case file number 6790310. The Juggernaut Collective originated in the early 2020s when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms type message on Darknet. Filled with misspellings and grammatical errors, it invited those disillusioned with the stranglehold 1%ers have on our world to join him in attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending hurricane force winds to decimate a Page Industries sponsored events. Weather artists, so that implies that by that point there are people who create art by manipulating the weather. That's kind of interesting. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume, Janus. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity of either hacker have thus far proven unsuccessful. Under Janus's leadership, the collective has become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, exposing governmental misdeeds, and in general making life difficult for the extremely wealthy. Particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world is growing evidence that the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with black ops expertise, to assist them. That does sound worrying. And more money. Adam Jensen, you're just leaving your shit lying around. Also, what a mess. Is there nothing in there? Is that a fuse box? Okay, here we go. There's my big ass TV. It's Eliza Kassan again. Is she the only thing on TV? Is that the only TV in the future? Didn't I already see this magazine at the bedside? Why do you have two copies of the exact same magazine? Come on. You're better than that. Let's call Seraph.
Adam, thanks for calling me back.
That's a hell of a gold shirt.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
Yeah, some chick.
You know me.
Had a kid.
I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Of course you did.
Thanks. What do you want?
And aren't you going to ask why I'm naked?
Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but
That shirt is
a lot's happened in
mesmerizing.
the last 2 years. To both of us.
Yeah, you got a fancy gold shirt and I lost mine. Let's be a nice guy.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of
I'm
Manchester.
glad you're not dead.
Thank you.
Nice thing to say.
It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage. And while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company
He's got a gold
fell
hand,
apart.
too.
Wasn't there anything I could do to stop it, not from a
Well,
hospital.
la-dee-da, Mr.
I
Fancy
heard
1%er.
Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
Like a phoenix. How about my ex?
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong.
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rocaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Harsh, man. What about that Pritchard dude?
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would.
He was perfect just the way he
When the world
was.
transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's
I
freelance.
didn't even notice
now,
that
but
gold
he's still
handkerchief
in
before.
computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Why don't you
Message
move
said
on?
you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Oh, that guy again.
Santo. They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
No, but I bet it's
I've
about
heard of
segregation.
The walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs?
Rabia is just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready.
Don't call me son. You're not my real dad.
I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year.
Oh, I see how that
Apartment
would
in
be a
Detroit
problem
was
for
listed
you.
in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Uh-huh. Side quest. Sign paperwork. I'm always up for a game with a paper signing minigame in it. Another movable trash can. Can't throw it. Oh, that kind of threw it, didn't it? Pick it up and move while I drop it. There's another trash can. Oh, this one's empty. Must not do much over there. Oh my god, Adam Jensen, how much trash do you generate? Look at how many trash bins you have. That's insane. Guy on item placing was just in love with trash bins, I guess. And yet the rest of the place is still super messy. In these drawers, I'm just going to take all this stuff. What is this? Biocells. I knew what that is, right? Yeah, I've used those. Alright, computer. Unlocked. Touch to access. What do I got for mail? Christian Giraud to Adam Jensen. Hey Jensen, sorry not getting back to you before this. Been buried in a sea of paperwork, and frankly, I'm surprised you're asking. Only met Miller once via the NSN, seemed more than competent. He was with the Tactical Assault Group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so they say. Don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office, but then I don't understand how you ended up there either. After Detroit, I figured your SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you inside the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider's knowledge of AUG developers to get a handle on the black market suppliers we've been chasing down. Hate to say it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well, adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you do put in for a transfer, let me know maybe. Let me know first. Maybe I can pull strings. Specs from Errolson Hugh. Acronym. That's not an acronym, that's a name. Oh, the company's acronym. That makes a lot more sense. I was trying to figure out what that could possibly... Anyways, Adam, thank you for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. Sincerely, Errolson. Acronym, huh? You okay? From Peter Chang to Adam Jensen. Director Miller said you'd probably come in after a good night's sleep. Despite what just happened to you, I have no idea why you would want to do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I would want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets! I'm not just being paranoid here. Okay, you'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to the above thing we need to talk about, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Arya wore that time I saw her, the one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe! Chang. PSS, try running through your home smart system interface again and let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I'd want you to do is leave your shoes... Last thing I'd want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets. Alright, well, let's try the smart home. Apparently it's that max headroom looking motherfucker up there. I can lock or unlock the doors and open or close the wall
As you
panels.
wish.
Opening wall panels.
I'll keep you safe.
Shutting doors.
As you wish. But remember,
Probably don't need that.
this poses a substantial security risk.
Substantial security risk. Fridge is too heavy. Is this the armory? Ooh, bullets. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Got me some bullets. Ooh, more bullets. And let me guess, more bullets. Oh. Well, now I look stupid. Fucking trash cans everywhere. God. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. And the ones that have trash in them, it just sticks there. It's freaky. It's bizarre. Adam Jensen, where do you get your trash cans? Let me see if I can find more trash cans. Look, here's another trash can right here. Let's just pile them on, shall we? Trash Canapalooza. Come on. No trash can in the bathroom? Really? Alright. There's a potted plant. And there was only one trash can in the bedroom. No, wait, what's this? A file box. Alright, forget it. Trash cans! Adam Jensen, super slob. What have I got? More credit chips. And a potted plant. Go in the trash! Stupid ass. Grumble, grumble. Acronym coat. Hey, this is the coat that I ordered, apparently. Ooh. Fancy schmancy. Sunglasses on.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my AUGs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
I do kind of want bloodshed. I like killing guys. Anyways, this looks like a shithole here. But there's your staple of cyberpunk. You got your high-tech, low-living juxtaposition. And for today, I think that that's enough. So we spent 2 Noi Augat. Yes, I agree. We've spent enough time hanging out in Adam Jensen's apartment, so next time we're actually going to leave and go visit some people. That's the idea anyways. We'll catch you later. Have a good one.